You know what makes me sad? Harry Potter. Because I was a kid when Harry Potter came out, right? Like, or at least got released in the States, because, that's where I'm from. And if you weren't there for it, it may be hard to comprehend now, but Harry Potter wasn't just a kid's book series, it was a huge cultural moment. Like, it's essentially the millennial version of Star Wars, right? It had a huge impact on media and just was this huge IP. It's still a huge IP, like it's an IP juggernaut. But well, I probably don't have to tell you about J.K. Rowling being the Queen of Turf Island and actively using her vast wealth and going as far as to saying that if you make fan art or even buy fan merch, you're supporting her ideology that trans people deserve to be destroyed. It it really is just a bummer all around. And it's so weird having lived through the HP craze of the 2000s because I remember the narrative around J.K. Rowling herself that she was going through a terrible divorce and was this scrappy underdog who wrote the first Harry Potter book basically while she was homeless. Like that narrative was so ingrained culturally that Robot Chicken even had like a sketch where someone with a time machine goes to talk to her and they portray her as a hobo rummaging through garbage. Uh, and don't get me wrong, there were people who protested Harry Potter for stupid reasons back in the day. Witchcraft is the devil's sacrament. It, get out of my chair, Jesus. Out of here. Eh. Ugh. Anyway, but you know, I remember going to midnight releases of Harry Potter books at Barnes and Noble a time or two. I have a distinct memory of going to one while visiting my uncle, and then we went to a grocery store after for something I don't even remember what, but they rolled out a whole pallet with a mountain of the sixth Harry Potter book. Uh, and, you know, I had a coworker once who was looking at, like, a Slytherin hoodie while we were supposed to be working, you know, on a computer. She was training me at the time. And I guess I was visibly uncomfortable because she then kind of tore into me about how, she didn't like to read as a kid, but Harry Potter got her into reading. But I don't know. I feel like Harry Potter wouldn't have the longevity it's had without the movies, right? Like the original ones with Daniel Radcliffe and everybody. Because, you know, I I read the books before the movies came out because I liked to read as a kid and my grandma had been an English teacher, so she encouraged us to read books. And then the movies came out, and I think that encouraged people to pick up the books. And I remember having toys as a kid for Harry Potter for the movies, but and I think that's a thing, people forget when they say, "Oh, Harry Potter isn't even that good. Just read another book." It's like that doesn't really matter. Harry Potter is and was and remains hugely popular. That's the real problem. It's that, the scrappy underdog story for J.K. Rowling turned out to be bunk, and she uses her vast wealth to try to destroy people like me. I am a trans man, in case you didn't know. I'm married to a trans woman. We are T for T. I don't have a solution for any of this. It just bums me out, and I wanted to talk about it.